Boy, it's not very pleasant.
It shouldn't
He's
be
a
pleasant.
doctor, not the medical kind, not even the other kind, technically.
You're not even a real licensed doctor. You're just calling yourself doctor.
No, my first name is Doctor.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the squid. I see him on the map.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, I just realized.
What?
How? Wait, hold on. Let me zoom in.
This is like it's
Oh,
like
we are in the mountains.
Google Maps.
Okay,
You just
there we go.
scroll to zoom in.
Yeah. Yeah. We are just in the mountains. Last time I remember, we were what? Picking flowers? Yeah.
You were picking,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys were doing herbs. Okie dokie.
I
So,
believe they're not
And then Aaron and
herbs,
came
you know,
out the
herbs.
alright, yep. So the stream has started. So welcome, guys, everybody. Welcome back to another session of our One Piece D&D. My name is June, and today is another session of your favorite One Piece D&D that is currently on live. Just kidding, nobody's favorite but mine, because this is actually pretty fun for me to write. Oh shit, that tea is hot. Anyway, we're back to welcome everyone here again since we missed out on 2 sessions. One session was because I was out of town, and the other was because I did not have the material I needed to write a session. So we are back to pick up where we left off, just to give everybody a reminder of what happened last time, a recap, if you will. So, to recap what happened, oh wait, I almost forgot. I have to actually turn everybody up for the stream because I remember their volumes were pretty low. I almost forgot about this. Okay, all right. So, for last time, if you all remember what happened last time, June and Joshi beat up some thugs, killed some lizard idiots, which was a quite hysterically hilarious moment. After we took care of that, we went over to what has going on with Adrian and Aaron and Doctor. So Zod, Aaron, and Doctor were helping out Akrim, getting some herbs from his medicinal purposes, and explained a bit of lore, which basically revealed a few things about his family history and how healing properties work and how the herb works. Aaron pops up from the tomb and explains and shows Cream something that reveals something to him. From there, the guys are in the palace, currently in a tight situation with the current ruler of, or not ruler, they're called, I would call them sultans. Yeah, they're sultans in this area. So the current sultan of Zakalum, who has just eaten the god fruit, as everyone could assume. So to everyone who wants to know exactly what that god fruit is described to be, it is basically the Itonomi form. Why am I blanking on my own devil fruit here? Itonomi form. No. It's
the god of bitches.
The djinn?
No, it's not.
Oh no, you said it. It's a god.
Shiva.
Shiva, yeah.
Oh yeah, Shiva.
Yeah.
not the same
Itonomi
Shiva.
form Shiva. So we're going to pick up to where the guys are left at, as he says to the 3. I wish Zach was here, but it'd be funnier. Okay, as he says to his 3. A god. He looks at the fish. He looks at the fishman Nilt and the strong woman Siri and the fishman squid Quadex with fierce looks. I never liked you people. This is why I rule this island, and you never see your people here. Discriminate against them. After what happened many years ago, we never welcomed you, but you're lucky enough to be allowed. Allowed this one time. And I knew you were coming.
Are you involved with this?
Wait. Is that someone's cue?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the
okay.
ones which is aquatics and Nilt, because we're in the room still.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So are you involved with the Shadow Man?
Ah, the Shadow Man. You mean the guy with the skeleton mask and the deep voice that you can barely understand?
Are you him, or is he working for you?
Are you stupid? Can't you see? As he decides to grow his body a bit larger, you see both his arms flex into muscle, and he flexes his back. Do I look like some puny little shadow user?
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Smart answer. Now, how about you decide to cooperate with me? And as he says this, you hear the ground begin to shake and crumble. What the heck's going on? At the door, you see it open wide, and you can see Xavier with his hands as big as gigantic boulders going over, flying towards him to grab and constrict him. He gets caught and grappled. The hell is this? Why can't... Mm. He struggles to move out of the grip. Xavier yells, "Guys, run! Now!"
Well, I guess that's my cue to leave.
All right then. Uh,
I guess I just start running towards the exit of
Yep.
the throne room that we're in.
As you decide to run out, you see the butler waving towards you. The butler that Xavier went away with before. He says to you, "Come on, this way." He opens up the chasm in the wall, opening to a path leading outside. "Go through here."
Thank you. And I climb through to the outside.
we need to get more help. Bad.
As you three make it to the exit, you make your way down. It leads to another tunnel and to another door. The butler proposes to you, "Go there and meet with the resistance. We'll figure out the rest from there."
Hopefully, the sway and the people can shift this.
You make it down to the tunnel, and it's pretty much dark. There's not much vision to see through here. As you walk through, you can tell it's been handmade, and it's somewhat new.
Huh. I hope we're. Hoping when we get the resistance, we can smash in this place soon. I'm not sure if the prince can last that long or not.
Yeah, we'll have
dealing
to
with his
see.
power. A god without his people is a weak god. Hopefully, we can sway them against him.
As you continue to walk through, you see a light at the end of the tunnel. It opens up like a door. You see someone pop their head in, and they say, "Come on, get over here."
All right.
Through the door.
What's
What's
the
up?
situation out here?
You're a bigger fishman than I thought. There are two of you?
Yes.
Huh. Strange to see your folk here.
Yeah, it's a little dry here, but we manage.
Okay. And your friend here looks like she's kind of missing her eyes as she points to Siri.
Uh,
Wasn't
that's
it
just
just one
temporary.
eye and a hand?
I could think it was both. I don't know. If it's one eye, then it's one eye.
It's just temporary.
Okay. Well, anyway, I know you're here for a reason. And the butler from the palace told me you guys were friends of Xavier's.
Of course.
Yes, we are friends with him.
We are the resistance. Well, we like to call ourselves that, and if you look around, there's not very many people in here. You see like a handful of like regular basic looking people and not really like a militia. More or less just basic people.
How many people know that the prince is back?
Well, however long it took for you to be in there, we haven't told anybody else. You see, we're not
Ah.
supposed to be telling anyone just yet.
Well, if we don't get enough people to, or if people strong enough for a many amount, may he may he may not be able to lead you.
Xavier told me not to do anything other than just have you guys come here and get you to escape. Anyway, I think for now what's best is we probably should wait to see what he says or what he does. He says he'll be out as soon as he can.
Hopefully that's the case. If not, within the night, we'll have to do something.
As you say that, you see someone running in with a message in his hand. Alright, I got a message for you. In the hand is a
Woohoo.
scroll. She hands it to the girl. She looks at you and says, "Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Kali. Let me read this real quick." She reads the note. The note says that you need to find someone in a certain jail cell in order to begin what they need to start. He is at this location on the map, and you have to break him out. Huh.
All right.
A
Well,
jailbreak.
it's not like I haven't helped in this before.
Well, there's not very many of us. I don't think we should come in forcefully.
Not exactly. We can all. Your force can lead to a distraction, can't you?
Well, I guess so.
Just create a distraction, run. They chase. And we enter in.
All right. Sounds good. I guess I'll get everybody together and we'll follow your lead.
And who is this person who we have to break out of the jail?
Yeah, a description would be nice.
Oh,
If
sorry,
any.
sorry. He looks like a leopard and he walks on 2 feet.
All right. That sounds pretty distinct.
Oh, and you can tell who he is by just how he talks. He's a little cocky.
All right.
I'll
Duly
keep
noted.
that in mind.
All right. I'll meet you all at this location once I get everybody all together. Okay, so the scene fades and switches over to where me and Drashi are currently at. We are currently walking through the desert. Let me grab some stuff here real quick.
I can't be comfortable in the desert.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you know, the
grass.
desert's a bad place to have a speech and sediment. Yeah.
A what?
Oh, what?
A speech and sediment, yeah.
What do you mean
Yeah.
a speech and sediment?
Yeah, you know, that thing that where you had trouble talking, but it's a joke about sand being like rocks, you know? Yeah. Sediment.
Sand.
Well, a speech impediment means you have sand in your mouth.
Yeah, what you see, I didn't think this joke through.
You're,
So you figure if someone,
you're
Play on speech
fucking
impediment.
dumb.
Yes.
Oh my god.
you should have saved that for when someone got sand in their mouth.
You know, I got like 20 more of these. Hold on. I got like 5 more.
Okay, I guess you can keep entertaining until I figure out why my bots are not activated. So give me a minute here.
Yep. All right. Here we go.
The sands of time have frozen.
All right. What do you call a gust of wind that's full of sand? A rough draft.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, the doctor knows jokes. Bedside manner. Yeah. All right. One more. We got time for one more. How do you spell sand with only 3 letters?
What?
S-A and D.
God.
Thank you. Thank you. The doctor is still in the house, by the way. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we're in the desert. We're traveling through. I look at Joshi and say, "You doing fine back there?" As we walk in a line together.
Yeah. This isn't that bad.
I got some sand in my mouth. Zed says
That-
over. Cover your mouth with something else when you're talking.
Well, that's why I usually wear a mask.
I look over, I'm like, it's not normal that I have to be in a desert fight like this. He puts his coat over his mouth. This will have to do for now. As they continue to walk through the sands. Roll notice, John. I probably have to unpause the game too, real quick. There we go.
I don't know if my scan will be applicable here or not. Student didn't know shit.
Nope, I did not see shit.
I got 3.
Okay. So, a bit of a distance away, you kind of notice some figures as they just flicker in and out. You just
I
hear
see some people.
noises. Zed looks up and says, "Oh, them? Don't worry about them, they're just," as he says that. See 3 men that surround you and I, and they look at us and ask, "Who are you? And what is your business here?" I look at them and say, "Whoa, whoa, 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 it's okay." Damn it. Fucking sand. Zed says, "It's fine. Don't worry about them, guys. They're with me." They look at him. They look at him and say, "All right. If they are with you, you already know what the deal is, Zed. They must wear the mask before they come into the town." I look at them and say, "Okay, I agree." And they come over to me and put a bag over my head, and I can't see anything. I say with enthusiasm, "Well, this is better than eating sand in my mouth," as on the way over.
Are they going to try to shove a bag on top of over my hood and such? Just
Yes, they put like another bigger bag over your head so you can't see through it.
It's just a potato sack or something.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a potato sack or something, yeah. They lead us towards the town by just being next to us so we can at least understand what's going on, and one of them patting our backs as we walk. We continue to walk and we start to feel the ground harden a little bit, as if enough people have walked here before. And as we walk, we continue into this building, into this room, a tent. Inside the tents, we can feel that we're inside a tent. They set us aside, put us in a spot, and I can feel you next to me. And I say, "Is that you, Joshy? You next to me?"
yeah. Also briefly, how tall are these people? Cause remember, my character's pretty tall, and seems to be taller during the day. So
How tall is your character? Cause I'm pretty sure.
my character is 8 feet tall, but seems to be 10 feet tall during the day. It is
Seems
a
to
bit of my...
be.
Yes, it's an illusion bit.
Okay. He's okay. So, even then, these guys are agile enough to get to your head. Like, if they need to jump up there and actually put it on your head, they can do it. Okay, so as we are settled down, we are sat in a room. They take off the bags, and we look up. Where are we?
Inside of a tent.
And I look at him and say, I can tell that, but as we talk, the man in front of us begins to speak. He has whiskers on his face with not a human nose, looks like more of an animalistic nose, but his eyes are normal and his ears are normal. He asks us, "What are you doing in our village?"
I look around. Is Zed here?
Zed is not in the room at the moment.
Oh.
They're just asking, like, what is our business? What is your business in our nomadic town? Why did you come with Zed here?
Well, he asked for help.
He asked us to help him, sir. To help him with something that has to do with the royal family, I believe. He starts to stroke his beard and decide whether or not we are okay.
If it's any benefit, we did come with Xavier back to the island.
Xavier? Which Xavier are you talking about?
Okay. Since I've already rolled in the past to know who, to know that Xavier was a prince, do I know if, like, why there would be multiple Xaviers?
You should be able to know why.
So why is there multiple Xaviers?
Because this Xavier is the lineage of Xavier.
So which Xavier did we know?
He never told us that.
I rolled for it.
The one you... Okay. If you recognize this one, this is the second. The one that we knew is the second.
Okay. We, the second Xavier.
Ah, the son. He's supposed
Yes.
to be dead. Well, at least we thought he was dead. He's been missing for 2 years. How is that
dead,
possible?
Just trapped in, not dead, just trapped in a crystal.
Where is he now?
We split up when we got here.
That's conflicting. But I don't sense any hostility in your word. He sniffs the air. Fine. Okay. Bring them in. The village elder decides to go ahead and signal in everyone else to come inside. Zed walks in along with His Majesty himself, Xavier Crumb the First. He looks at us and says, "You know Xavier? My son? He is alive?"
Yes.
And he's here on the island?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh man. I don't know how to feel about this. I thought he was dead. It's been 2 years. I don't know how Zed, did you not know? Why didn't you tell me when you made it here? Zed says, "They didn't tell me anything and I didn't ask." I look at him and said, "We didn't really have a reason to say, and he also told us not to tell anyone, honestly. Regardless, I think it's best that we get past that and introduce ourselves. Sorry, Your Majesty," and I begin to bow. "My name is June. I don't mean to intrude in your current moment and bearing the news of your son's, well, son being alive, but I have to express to you that we are here to help, as I told Zed as he asked us to help him." He says, "Well, thank you. I appreciate it very much, but what exactly do you intend to do to help us?" "Wherever a sword is needed, Your Majesty," as I replied. "But also, if you need something else, I can do what I can to assist. Do you not have any sort of force in order to help and save your son? Or to find him, at least?" I gave up on that a few years ago. After the Civil War, losing the throne, when I announced being put down and faked my life's death after escaping that tyrant Muhammad, I was able to make it here. When I sent out my best forces and had for assistance with the Revolutionary Army to find my son, I gave up hope after the year. There was no way, and the entire island had no idea where he was, and the scale of the world was way much larger than what Zakalim is capable of covering. And I did not have the resource. It was very limited, and I was starting to run out of whatever I could provide to the Revolutionary Army. Eventually, I was here. I was rescued by these mink folk. This society of people out here. The village nomad says, "We are in debt to you, Your Majesty. We may be minks, but we are nomads. And with your ruling, we were able to thrive." going back to His Majesty, he says, "So after the search has been failed and there's nothing much I could do, we gave up. We claimed that he had passed away and there's nothing else we could do. So, even now, I know there are people who are still left in the city who want to bring back the old regime. My regime, but I don't believe I have the strength or power or even will to become their sultan again. So what is the point?" He goes over and sits on a cushion on the ground and looks down and says, "I'm a failure to my people, and I could not even defend my own family." I look over at Zed and tell him, This is much more than I anticipated. What exactly are we getting ourselves into here?" Zed says, "Well, to be honest with you, what we're really getting into really is just more of I guess assassination." And I look at him and say, "You want us to what? Assassinate? We're not really capable of stealth, Zed. We're not very good at that." And Zed says, "Well, oh, yeah, I understand, but that's not what I want you guys for. You see, guys, we have more than us here. His Majesty doesn't really want to put faith into anything. However, we do have something back at home." I look at him and say, "Well, what do you have back at home?" Zed says, "Okay, we have this he scratches his back of his head. The resistance, yeah. We have our own resistance." I look over to Joshi and says, "Do you really think he has a resistance?"
I will roll a. This would be empathy, I suppose.
What do you feel like feels best for the situation? A 2.
Got 2.
You can tell that he's telling the truth to an extent.
Well, he's not lying. At least from what I can tell.
He says, "Yes, like I said, I'm not lying. It's just it's not a very big type of resistance. The town has been in shambles, okay? It may look like it's fine on the outside, but as you already could tell when you fought Giovanni, it's being controlled from the underground. We're nothing but puppets to everyone. Did you not see how many kids were being used for labor?"
Yes, that's all. We kind of freed them. At least those. I'm pretty sure there's more.
The entire city's economy is waning on top of this. The fact of holding children as their own. And there could be only so much we can do. The orphanage that I own can't hold any more children. We can't keep them all. You see, ever since Muhammad took over, he took a deal with many of the underground market, allowing them to smuggle goods and create them here with cheap and low labor. Many families are broken apart, and some were executed or killed on the spot if they refused to give their children away. You've noticed that there's not many kids around, other than when we saved those children. There's not much else that's left. That's why we need people who are able to fight. People who are able to stand for themselves. Because everyone here is just under the impression, puppets, being controlled by money and fake life. Even the Marines aren't here on real terms, proper terms. They believe what they see now is completely normal, but truly it's not. It's something else. June starts to scratch his back of his head. This is a lot to take in. Is this another one of those? Pretty much saving an island again? Well, we end up in this situation every single time.
I'm pretty sure you have bad luck.
Is this bad luck, or is this my fate?
Could be both.
Anyway, I can't fight it, so I'm going to embrace it. Alright, Zed. You have me. I'll agree, and I'll help out. Depending on what I'm gonna do, I will not hurt anyone who's innocent, though. There's no reason to be that way if nobody else is involved. But unless we have a plan, what's our next move? What is the idea? What do you intend to do? Zed says, well, since you said Xavier's here, he's most likely at the palace as we speak. He might have made his way there, trying to find what's left of his family. And since knowing Zed, he's a bit hot-headed from time to time. He might have gotten himself into some trouble. So, if anything does happen, when the first signal happens with him, that is when we make our move. I still have to wait for communication with those at the resistance base. But in the meantime, why don't you guys just relax for a moment and take a look around? I look over to Drashi and say, well, are you in this too?
Xavier the First is still in the tent, sitting on a cushion, right?
Yes, the Xavier the First is still on the...
I will go over towards him, or at least look over towards him, and ask, Your Majesty, I would like to know if you know potentially anything about, say, my mother or at least could help in that regard, if I choose to assist you. My name is Rainiju Drashi. My father was a noble that helped to rule a island in, if I remember correctly, I think it was North Blue. I don't remember.
Pretty sure it was the North Blue, and if it was the North Blue, it's actually a good setting for it.
Yeah. Just double checking. Yes. I said North Blue for that one.
He looks up to you and he says, what was your father's name?
My father's name was Eldrick.
And what was your mother's name?
Kamiko.
Do you know of her last name?
Kinari.
He
Oh, wait.
sits to think to himself. Yeah, you got it right. You said Kinari. I'm reading it as well. He sits and thinks to himself, Kinari. Sounds familiar. I believe there's a mink here. Yes. There is a mink in this village who is the name of the Canary family. You will probably find her playing with children at the little area where they relax. That's all I can provide when it comes to her. For your father, I only heard of him in stories, through tales of other people. But that's all I can provide for you in that information. We don't have very
That
much
is
info on
fine.
that. Very well. I did not expect to have any extra help, but from well-capable people like you, I'll gladly accept it.
Now, as a sign of respect, Raniju Drashi will put down his hood and remove his mask briefly to show himself.
He looks at you and says, "Ah, so you are a mink as well. Part mink, I can tell."
Yes. I get it from my mother's side.
Majority of the nomads here have become hybrids of human and mink blood. So you are very welcome to the people here. He says, I will go make tea and relax for just a moment. Feel free to take a look around the town, or at least the area of the town. It moves every day, so do not get too comfortable once we begin to move. I said, okay. So I walk out the tent, and I pop my head back in and say, I will go look around a little bit, Drashi, so we'll meet back here, or wherever this will be, when it's almost time for nightfall.
Alright. Drashi will probably, after putting his hood back up, will go and look for a one lady that was mentioned.
I head out on my own first to go look around the town, and I see a man with a sword. He's wearing a sand straw hat and a hood and a big robe. He whispers some words in the wind. His blade begins to manifest wind, and he thrusts so fast that I could barely catch him hitting the actual dummy. I look at him with amazement and say, "Whoa! The heck?" I run over and look at him and ask, "What is that? What was that method you just used?" He looks at me and says, "Are you another swordsman?" And I say, "Yes, I am another swordsman." And he says, "Come with me to this tent. I will show you what this method is. I can tell you are very seasoned in combat." We walk away, and he explains to me what that method was. Scene shifts right to where the characters are now of Zod, Aaron, and Doctor. They are still currently at the garden. Akrim says, okay, guys, so the plan, we need to make it out here, as you can see on this map, as he shows you a map, past the mountains into this area here.
Oh, okay, there you go. All right. That doesn't look like too far. That's like what, total of 2 inches? Yeah.
That's on the map, Doctor. That's how far that would be. In person, it would still take at least, well, for me, it might take a day.
That is a rather long walk.
Who says we'll be walking?
Do you have?
I mean, from what I've been raised, we never walked distances. We always either had a vehicle, an animal, or we tamed one. Is there any animals that we could tame to hitch a ride on?
Around here, no.
There are no camels in your vicinity. You must walk.
I mean, do I really want to walk that entire way? There has to be another way, you know.
Wow,
We need a
I
faster method.
don't think there's really any other way here.
I don't even think we have enough water for that. You see, this is why I thought we needed flares.
Well,
But I don't think that'd help in this case. Yeah,
He
it would
says,
not
well,
help.
we're not lost. And it won't be too hard. We just have to make a way over, but... Oh, I don't really have anything that we could use to get here.
Wait a minute, we're on a mountain, correct?
Yeah?
How steep is the mountain?
Decently steep.
Do we have anything durable, like anything that we can all sit on?
Oh,
We're not going
no.
to try to sled down this mountain, are you? I don't think any
are
of you
planning
have
to do what
vehicle.
I think you're planning to do.
Trust me, I'm a doctor. We'll be fine. We'll be fine even if we do get hurt.
There's
Do
like...
any of you have drive?
I mean, I don't
There-
think so.
There's like,
This can only go poorly.
in the buildings, I mean, there's doors, there's like...
No, these doors are not. Will not.
There
last,
are coffins.
Hmm.
They're like
Coffins, you say?
unused. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see what I. Ooh, I do not have
alright.
drive. I do not have drive. I'll be honest.
The coffins are occupied as well. I don't think they take kindly to disrespecting the dead.
It's not disrespecting. We're just borrowing what they are using. Okay, so any other ideas? Because we have my sledding idea. Yeah.
We might as well just start walking and see what we can find on the way.
Let's make
Yeah, but time is of the essence. So I say we take a coffin or two and go down the mountain.
Okay, says, are you okay, Doc? I don't want to do that.
But time is of the essence. You have to remember that. And besides, it's not like they'd mind.
You have to convince him by saying that.
Okay. Hold on. How do I do it? I forgot to.
It's
put it in.
let's see. You don't have any stats. Fucking damn it.
Yeah,
Let me look at
I
that.
forgot about that.
I have to go to roll 20.
I'm on
That's how it
120.
goes.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're on roll 20, it
Yeah.
should be your stat for...
empathy?
It would be empathy, yeah, it's empathize.
I don't even know what empathy means.
Do you have empathy?
He has
I
a
do,
negative
yeah.
3.
No, I don't. That's
Oh,
drive.
look, it's Zach.
There we go. I make a compelling argument. Okay, there we go.
Wait, what did you get?
I got a 2.
Are you done?
Where did
I
you
haven't
roll?
seen a roll from you.
Wait, did you? I guess you didn't see it. Hold on.
You rolled on a roll 20?
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah, you did. I see it. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you got a 2.
I make a
Okay.
compelling argument.
He says, no, I don't think that's still a good idea.
They don't call me the Mad Doctor.
I don't think anybody calls you that.
That's why I said they don't.
If we can't
so-
seem to figure out, I think it might just be best for us to head back first before we go over, I guess.
Yes,
That
but
would be the
it's
safest.
walking.
We walked up here, Doctor.
Yeah, but going down is physically more laboring.
You
I have
had
bad
time
knees.
to rest.
I have bad knees.
Oh my goodness.
I got.
Let's just start walking
Ah.
and
I
see what
start-
we can find.
Okay. But I'm gonna complain the entire time.
I shut your
Technically
mouth.
speaking, only one of your knees is bad, and that's the one you got shot in.
It was after I threw an apple.
Oh my
You might want to
god.
rub a sugar cube in there.
This is a time healing wound. Time can only heal it.
Sure, Akeem, let's go.
Oh,
It doesn't tell you. Okay, it does. So that's minus. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you got a 1, 2, 3, 5 minus 1. So you got a 4. Okay, so as you're walking down, you happen to see some animals.
Okay, so see, I told you there'd be animals nearby.
You were
And we just
crying
had-
the entire time.
Yes, but now we could tame one. That way, it can carry us. How big are they? The animals.
You see 2 big-looking animals. They're the
Am I
size of
gonna
like
fit on them?
they're the size of like they're both a size of like a mid-sized car. That's how big they are.
Oh, we'll be fine. Someone just has to ride bitch.
Keep in mind, I'm
And-
10 feet tall.
Yeah, but who's riding bitch is the question. I'm not riding bitch.
What the fuck is bitch?
You know that kind on a motorcycle, the person who sits on the back of it, that's riding bitch. Have you not heard that?
No, I never heard. I don't ride motorcycles, so I've never heard of that term before. Riding bitch. Jesus Christ, riding bitch.
That's why you don't see 2 guys on a single motorcycle.
Hey, Cream, do you know if these animals are we can use?
Oh, those? Well, if you can manage to convince it.
Don't worry.
I know
Sure
what
they
he's
appreciate
planning.
this. Wait, hold on. I forgot. Did I pick up the meat that we had back at the lab or no?
No.
Okay, then never mind.
I'm pretty
I-
sure that's still burning down to the center of the earth.
Yes, okay. I pulled out some all-purpose. He's like, trust me on this, guys.
I have food on my bag.
Yeah, but we don't know what they like. We don't know what they like. They could be like horses.
I have fruit. I have an apple in there.
Apples are poisonous to horses. Don't you know that?
What? I'm pretty
I-
sure that's still burning.
Okay,
Who's the doctor here, huh?
me too. I'm a
Alright.
scientist.
Oh my god.
You see, in science, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong in science. Trust me.
Okay, can I try to go just give the damn beast an apple?
Yes, you can try to give it an apple.
All right.
Do I need to roll for anything?
No, you can just say you handed it an apple.
Yeah, I slowly approach, just put my hand out and, trying to just give it the apple.
Okay. It looks at the apple, sniffs it,
It's poisonous.
it takes a bite, and then he eats the rest of it.
Oh, okay.
And you know what? I walk up there and I offer the second one some all-purpose cubes. Like, here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Christ. It looks at the cube, it sniffs it. He licks it up.
I swear to God, if it gets diabetes.
He licks it up, and then it just stares at you. After
Oh,
licking
you want
it.
more? You want more? Here you go. I got plenty. You know what? I'm gonna call. Wait, what kind of animal is this again?
It's the Akrim calls it the rockworm.
I'll call you ABW. Come on, ABW.
It looks at you with confusion.
Hey, Cream, do you think these will work if we use them?
They're not easy to really tame or really control. If you have a way to make him move, then we probably can.
Okay, so I do not
you
have any rope.
any sort of do you have any sort of way to knead them?
Like a rope?
Yes.
I do.
I mean, I'm not a scientist.
Well, I am, thankfully.
Well, make something that they can grab on, and it's how you can communicate to them that if you want to go or stop.
We need a carrot on a stick for these, for ABW and the other worm.
Carrot on this.
Well, it's something to like lure them, like, you know.
This dude really used Minecraft terms to fucking do.
And besides, I'm surprised no one asked about what AEWB stands for. Wait, ABW.
It's ABW is what you said.
Yeah, ABW. I'm surprised nobody
Is it a
asked.
big worm?
No, it is an Alaskan bullworm.
You're
ABW.
God damn it.
But yeah.
Like the opposite of Alaska.
So,
Hey, you don't know what's in Alaska?
Yes, I do.
You live in Alaska.
What are you gonna say, Adrian?
Not currently.
so to make sure, just to I'm getting it in my head correctly, you know, like
Mhm.
these things are like worms, right?
Think of them
Or they're
as
just called
like
that.
no, they're just called that because they dig into the ground, but they're big looking tadpoles, but without like the actual like things that help them swim because they can't swim.
Huh.
Yeah. They're very derpy looking. Basically.
Mhm.
So
I
a
guess
long,
I get.
it's like a long whooper.
It's like a quacksire. That's like the best way
A
to
long
describe
quacksire.
them. There you go, yeah.
A long choir.
It's a long and fat quacksire.
Oh my god, it's a quacksire. Okay, I mean I have rope and some other metal stuff in my bag. I
Yeah,
guess I
you-
could try to make a like some sort of rain for its head.
Yeah.
I'm petting ABW. Like who's a good animal, huh?
He just goes,
That's so cute. ABW. I'm gonna take you home.
Do I need to roll for the crafting or?
no, you know how to craft it easily. It's not too hard.
Yeah, I just grab the rope and some basic metal stuff in my backpack and just try to do whatever I can.
Okay. You create 2 of them.
I toss one at the doctor and tell him to write himself.
Alright. Hold on, wait. Hold on.
This is
1
going to
second.
Go so poorly.
No, I think this is way better than the actual, initial idea of taking a coffin.
Cream, do you have any experience with these?
Not since I was a kid.
Well, that's better than nothing.
Oh, 1 second, huh? I'm trying to find some about the. No, wait. I think I got it. Okay, never mind. This only works out at sea. We are not out at sea. Take it back.
Okay.
So yeah, I get on ABW's like, okay, who's riding bitch, huh? Who's riding bitch?
Nobody. You're running by yourself. I do not trust
Good.
you with a cream.
There's enough seating for plenty of people on just one of them, so
I'm not leaving ABW behind. We form a bond.
well
We can
everybody
take both.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so then they get on Serena and Aaron get on with Zod and Akrim's rockworm.
The fact that you didn't name your
Aaron
worm
Serena
is amazing to me.
Yeah, they're with you still.
I completely forgot.
Yeah, they're there. But the rockworm can handle the amount of weight. They're very strong creatures.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
Let's go
I say that's it off.
BMW.
Oh, what does that even stand for, huh?
Just BMW.
I need to stand for
BMW.
something.
Yeah, it's my BMW. It's a bug. It's a worm.
Damn, premium BMWs in one piece? Shit.
Oh, yeah. Monopolizing it.
So, you guys make your way, and Akrim has a map, and Aaron and Serena are just sitting in the back, just kind of, relaxing.
Just
and
A-posing.
A-posing. They're just sitting back there.
They're
Alright,
G-posing.
we're gonna move it back to the jailbreak. So, the group, we have. I need to find some music for this, because otherwise it's not gonna be as funny. I need to find something.
Wait, what are the guards' name? The ones that were funny last session? Harry and Larry.
Larry and Gary.
Oh yeah.
If I can see, if I can find some music for this. Let me find a second here. Oh, I think this might be best. That actually might be the best thing. Hold on, let me see if I can get this go. Alright.
Good lord.
Alright, scene set! Alright, so we see everybody in the front making really pitiful attempts at distracting, but one of them decides to throw a rock at the guard, which hits him in the eye. Hey! What the hell? And it looks like they took it out their attention. Get back here, you little shits! And all the quote-unquote rebels are now running away with the guards. The front gate is open.
Our time to shine. Let's go, boys.
By the way, for those who don't know who are here, Aquatic, Siri, you're both here. We're in the jailbreak right now.
Oh yes, I forgot. We got captured. So are we like fully conscious or?
No. You're not captured.
No, we're
you
breaking someone
escaped.
else out.
Yeah, you're breaking somebody else out of a jail.
Yeah, we got freed by Alex.
I've had 4 hours of sleep today, so I'm going to be a little out of it.
No, you're good. I'm just catching you up. So you escaped. Situation.
Prince helped us escape.
Yep, Xavier saved you guys, and he told you guys to help the quote-unquote resistance. And so you're currently on a mission for the resistance to rescue a certain person.
Okay.
And they just went to distract the guards. So
So what is our part of this mission while they're distracting the guards?
Break the guy out. He's a leopard guy or something.
All right. So do we have a lock picking kit, or just strong arm breaking a lock?
We ain't fucking dexterous here except for aquatics. I'm pretty sure we're gonna break it down.
All right. Then we just start beating the shit out of the.
That's what I call using your head.
In my head, I just see Nelk trying to suplex the bars on a cage. Just
You know, it's like that scene
You
in
know what?
Futurama where he says, like, I'm gonna bend the door. Like, you can't bend the door. I know
I
that. You know
bend
that.
myself
It's
literally
pretty-
backwards and grab.
All right, so the three of you run into you break right into the door, boom, and you see a bunch of guards, and they see you. Hey, stop right there! They run up to you. What do you guys do?
All right. Series is going to be like, all right. I have an idea, guy. I'm not sure how this is going to work. And she's going to attempt to summon clouds and make them look like her, and then send them to like fight off the guards.
Okay, you got to roll something to make sure that's focused enough for you.
I was just going to use a fate point.
Okay, use a fate
Cloud
point.
clone jutsu.
It's a cloud cone jutsu. So multiple clouds in series just start popping out of him like a bunch of Pikmin are running away from him. They start running towards the guards, and they all go for different ways of hurting them. Tell me 5 different ways your clones decide to hit them and beat them up.
Well, there will be some, there will be one just delivering punches, another one delivering kicks, one just hopping on the head of one, like electrocuting them. One basically somehow got a hold of a lighter and blew itself up. And there's another one that's using like actual formal fighting and trying to take the guard's weapon.
So you just see a commotion of Ceres beating up a bunch of guards, being distracted. The three of you continue to run into the jail further in, and you see a bunch of cellmates yelling, "Help me! Get me out of here!" A bunch of random people just screaming, "Get me out! Get me out of here!"
All right, which one is it? Ah! Are they all in one cell or is it separate cells?
There's all separate cells.
All right, look for the leopard man with spots. And who talks to you? Apparently.
As you say that, you see a bigger man come walking out in his costume. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing in here?"
Good. You want to take over this one?
Wait, who approached us?
Some big guard dude with muscles.
We're here to give you a bath.
A bath? I showered yesterday.
The series is looking at no. Let's just fight him.
That's what I'm doing.
What are you doing with the fish man? Tell me what you do with it.
I spray at his legs to basically try to fucking trip him.
You spray water at his legs? Like you do like a focus in your hand, you push it to his feet?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Use
now
water
his... It's more of a water pulse. Okay, so you hit his feet and he kind of he slips over onto his knees. He's able to catch himself. Like, what the heck?
All
Is that a
right.
fish man?
And Siri runs up. That's all right. Then it's my turn since he's now covered in water. But Bashik tries to goes for attack and tries to add a cloud to it. Nothing. That cloud doesn't come out due to her using that up with the shadow cloud. So all right. Apparently, I spent up all my clouds. So normal kick.
Okay. Roll fight?
Does 5 meter beat?
Oh, 5 beat then, yeah. So you kick him in the face. He goes, ugh. Well, that wasn't very kind. He's still up. He says, "Let's see if you can. If you see if you can get this." You read what he got. He got.
You do not do like 4DF.
4DF?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me see here. So that's a. We only got a 1. Wow.
Yeah, because the fate dice is either adds 1, -1, or adds nothing.
Well, he's only got a 1.
Yeah.
So
He doesn't even have pluses to his fight.
no.
How is he supposed to be a big guard if he don't got no pluses?
We just have no pluses.
Yeah, you know what? It's time for him to reach a milestone.
Hey, we're still pretty much in the early. I mean, like, if you can hear the music, we're kind of in a slapstick area right now, so don't worry about it too much.
Yes, that's his. He
They
rolls
got this
into
card
us.
on budget.
So, yeah, he tried to attempt to grab you, but he was too slow and fat to grab you, so he couldn't get you.
Oh great, now he's a mall cop.
All right, Neil, help me trip him.
Aquatics.
Aquatics. Aquatics. Toby.
Oh no, he
Toby
got
will
caught
be-
when we weren't looking.
Goddamn.
It must have had another bonk to the head by Milt. Let me readjust it again. There we go.
You can't just come
Still
out of
doing
frame from your
attack.
story and go back into the area.
He just left the story for me.
He just jumped
Kill
out of his
Snuggle the
fucking
guard.
frame and then goes back, hits him in the head, and then goes right back to his frame. Toby, is your mic okay? I saw you try to mute and unmute.
Have you checked if it's plugged in all the way?
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Hold on. You guys seen what American Dad
Can you
before?
at least type in the main chat, Toby?
Hold on. Wait.
Maybe you had to restart your.
Hello?
One second.
Did he lose all his sound?
Possible. Where's the chat? Here it is.
Or that was like his mic completely broke or something.
This is for Toby, right here. Oh, I did not mean to do that in there. Holy shit. I put in the wrong chat. Oh no. In the wrong chat. I put in the wrong general. I'm sad.
Wait, you guys hear that? Oh, you can barely hear him. We're hearing sound after you
shit.
snapping something. I heard him do something.
Okay, there we go. This is for you, Toby.
Oh, he's typing.
I saw him typing. God, this jailbreak. Just imagine like a bunch of bonking noises and like, you know, like a lot of people screaming. Oh, I heard a mic plug in. I see green. Toby? Oh. Heard a mic move.
So there we
there
go.
he
That's
is.
better.
He's alive.
So I was going to try to trip him by putting out a tentacle.
How about we?
But
both
what
grab one
happened
tentacle?
was I think my headset went kaput, so I had to go get my Blue Yeti microphone. So I'm good
Okay.
now.
Check the input and output settings.
Yeah, I'll have to fix that later, but
Okay, well, I mean, that's a much better mic, so... Anyway, alright. Are you gonna trip him? Okay, so what was Nut gonna ask, Products?
What was it? You get one leg, I get the other.
okay.
Alright.
So yeah, I'm going.
Oh, and the tentacle is suctioned to the floor, so it can't be moved right now.
Okay, what was Siri gonna do after this?
So, how armored is the guard?
What?
How armored is the guard?
He's not armored.
Okay, then, so after they trip him, Siri's gonna like kick him in the nuts.
Oh!
Oh no.
He goes.
He pass out.
he's gone. He's knocked out in the pain.
Yikes. Okay.
Fatality.
Jesus, man, you have to do it like that to him, the poor guy. Yeah,
Ain't got Kyle
nuts.
Howard right now, so she's real like, hey, you saw the stuff they sent you. She doesn't play fair.
That's true. Yeah, the
I mean,
guard
if you
is
said to the girl,
down.
she told you that she was actively working on a move, you fucking see.
All right.
You just see a picture of his future kid fading away.
Oh no.
Gohan,
Alright.
where'd you go?
Is there keys on his belt?
Yes.
Ah! Here's the keys.
All right, let's make this quick.
Let's find that leopard fellow.
All right. Which one? We're looking through all of things for a guy who looks like the description of the leopard man.
You guys can roll and notice and see who finds him.
All right.
And let's see, how do I roll in this one?
I forgot what
click on
Siri's
the-
notice was.
It's at 3.
3. Okay.
I'm not sure how to get out of edit mode on my phone.
I got it for you.
How do I roll specifically?
You click on the dice icon in your sheet.
Oh, okay.
Siri got a fucking 5, bro.
On the nuts.
She really wanted to see a leopard.
Right in the corner of one of the cells, you see a leopard man just sitting down.
Probably that's private dice. You need to in the chat under roll. I think you can set it to public roll.
Oh, public roll.
Yep.
Let's try that again. Roll, notice. There we go. Hopefully that works now.
Yeah, well, Siri was the one who spotted him first. You see a leopard in
Okay.
one of the cells in a corner.
She yells, I found him!
All right. Let's open up this baby.
Okay, you got the
Who
keys.
had the key? Oh.
Should I let the others out? It'd be helpful to storm the Capitol with more men.
They all
Yeah,
say.
how many other people are in here?
Almost every cell is kind of filled up.
Well, a whole mob of people who are upset with the government would storm the Capitol.
And they're like,
Right.
yeah, boss, brother, we'll follow you. Yeah.
I guess we should probably free them out.
I cook a
then.
free meal for everybody.
And they all yell, food. Like the entire fucking room just like echoes of people yelling for real food. Better than the shit they've been eating.
Now this is a resistance.
Better than prison food.
Like, Nilts, this is a job for you.
As
Alright.
you say that, are you gonna open up everything?
Yes.
And you just see every door open with you opening them, each sequence montage. Yeah, we're free, finally, yeah. And as you say that, the front doors open, and you see someone come right through the door. Boom! What the hell is going on in here? And then it's just one guy, and he's like the prison warden.
Get him!
Everyone bum rushed him.
Jesus fucking Christ. Where's my sound effect for this? I have one for this. Damn it, where is it? Did I not put it on here? I thought I did. No, I guess not. So you just hear everyone just running over. You're trying to bum rush the fucking guy, and everyone just gets on. Oh, here we go.
Tramples him.
I'll be right back. I have to walk the dogs. 1 second.
You're good.
He gets knocked over like a bowling pin.
Everybody running at it right now. So everybody surrounds him and gets on him and catches him. Like, what the hell? God damn it!
And then Sierra kicks him in the nuts.
And he's knocked out.
All right,
Oh, well, that's the end of him, I guess.
let's go help the other resistance.
What, wait, did you guys get the leopard?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, we
I mean, so he
we
would've
unlocked
been
his
good.
cage.
Did you talk
Oh
to
yeah,
him?
we didn't talk to him. We didn't talk to him. Fuck.
Well, we got
All right,
distracted
yeah.
and locked
We
him in
never
one of
talked to him.
You
Oh
got
no.
distracted.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. But what was it? All right. We need your magnificence to help us, or whatever. We were
Yeah,
told
the
that you were the only one who
resistance.
could help us. I
The
think.
resistance sent us to get you.
You looking for me? Why are you looking
Of
for me?
course. Because you are highly recommended.
Oh, well, I am pretty good with swords.
That you are, and that's why the resistance needs you, and the crown prince.
Huh. The prince needs me.
Of course, only a prince would. need
Xavier,
someone.
yes.
Xavier. He's alive? Huh.
Of course.
Yeah.
And what do I get for helping?
I don't know. Could be anything. Could be whatever you wish.
Anything I wish, and his eyes just change into bellies. Sounds like a good idea. Well, if you guys to be organized, he runs out and says, listen up, you bunch of dotes. These guys just helped us out, and they want our help to do something that's better than our low lives that we have right now. So what do you say? We can get anything we want if we help the royal family with something. And they're like, oh, you got nothing better to do, so yeah, let's do it. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You got your force. You ready? Tell us where to go.
I think we're going back to the capital, or we're not. We need to meet up with the resistance because I think they're the only ones who. Know. We need to meet up with the others of the resistance, especially since they're probably going to get beat up by guards.
Alrighty. Well, I'll tell everyone to go raid the armory, get what they need. We'll meet you wherever you need us to be, so tell us.
All right. There's a place we can meet.
The resistance headquarters is in the palace.
or
Palace.
near it.
Could you tell me at least a place that you could look at to figure it out where it'd be? On the side?
It's within the walls.
That's a little vague, but I guess we'll do our best to figure that out. Unless one of you could stay with us, and we can figure that out.
Oh, by the way, June, did either of the guards have a gun on them?
What's up?
Did either of the guards have a pistol on them?
None of them had any weapons, like ranged weapons.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I can stay and help you get back to the resistance.
All right, sounds good. We'll split up for now. Meet you there. They only need me. They need me. Oh, of course they need me.
all right.
And
Time to go save those resistance boys. I'm not sure if they're up for a fight. Let's
Team-
start.
scene fades. All right. So we go back to where currently Joshi is on his way to the little social area where the children play at. Wait a second, I'm trying to find something that works for ambiance here. No, not using that one. No, not that one. Okay. I think I'll use this one. Alright, so we're back in the scene where he's walking towards them. He sees children playing in the playground area. With the children being there, he also notices a female with fox ears sitting down at a bench. What does Joshi want to do?
Drashi will approach her and ask her if if she knows Kamiko Kanari.
She looks at you. She says, "Who are you?"
I am her son.
She takes a whiff. You have her smell. I take no lie then. I never knew she had a child. Then that means you're my nephew. How?
You won't be able to see Rainiju's face, but he'll just kind of be a little bit shocked because, like, I have an aunt.
That's alive. And she says,
Yeah.
She says,
Living family.
she says, "My child, wait, hold on. I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't know. Wait, you are her kin. Like us, family. What? I never knew you were I never knew she had a child. How could I never know. She has a quick memory to herself of when she was a child. And both of them were playing together, spending time with one another. As they grew up, the memories would just flip through. And the day it became where she just suddenly disappeared without a trace. She looks at you and says, "Can you show me your eyes?"
He will take off his hood and mask.
Oh my goodness.
You look just like her. You have her eyes. But I don't recognize your face. Well, whoever it was that she had made with, I'm sure he was a good father to you if you're still here today.
He is. Though both of them have long since passed.
Oh. Well, I'm so glad to see that you made it. You survived. Come, sit. She
Yes,
sits
you will sit.
down. Here. This is one of your mother's favorite treats. She hands you a cookie. It looks like a red panda with a strawberry in the center.
She will eat said cookie.
Your mother and I used to play a lot together. Though I don't know what happened to her after she left. She just disappeared without telling me. I was confused, but now that I'm here, a lot of things became, well, relevant. I know that you would know at least a little bit about your mother, that we came from a lineage.
I only know my mother's family name. I don't know much else about her. She died when I was much younger. My father I didn't get around to asking him much about her before he ended up getting killed.
Unfortunate. Do you know of your mother's death? How she died?
The only thing I know is that it at least was not violent. Though I don't remember too much of the actual day.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm glad you knew her. To an extent. I know it doesn't really come to you as much, but it still hurts to know that she's passed away. But I'm glad she passed away, leaving you here. As strong as you are now, from what I can see. I believe you should understand your family's history and why I'm here. You see, my child, if you know anything about your family's history, we were nobles of an island long ago, we were mixed, but DNA of the mink blood was not as prominent as before. And we were finally given a chance to stand with the world when they found out that we had this blood. She begins to shake and tear up a little bit. She remembers a memory. We're not commonly seen as equals to humans. The hairless minks. They saw us as experiments, toys, things to use to understand something that they were looking for. I can't explain that much well, but I am here because I was rescued. And I'm living the rest of my life here as best as I can. I don't bear hatred to the hairless minks, but the pain they've caused me will never be healed. And even to your mother, especially to your mother. She opens her bag. She brings out a box and says, "This box contains the last of what your mother left with me. It was a promise watch. She told me to one day, if I ever meet anyone that's of her kin, that's not me, to give it to them. It was the last gift I had of her, and I've been holding it on and keeping my promise for her. So I believe this is something for you. Here, take the box. I want you to open it."
She will open the box.
In the box, you'll see a watch and a note below the watch. Would you like to read the note?
Yes.
To my child, I hope this finds you well. If you're reading this, it means I have passed. I never wanted you to know about my past, but this is the best way to explain this to you. Many years ago, I was experimented on by your great-grandfather. He wanted to know the lengths of our Sulong form. By forcing the half-mink blood to come out, be extracted, the blood and the hormones, creating a potent variant of our blood. After he created the most potent version, he injected it into my bloodstream, giving me a wild side I had no control over. I hope that side never passed on to you. But if it does, I want you to know that it's okay. There's a way to control that side. One day, you may meet a large man with purple hair. They will know the cure for your side effect. However, until then, you must learn how to control the other side. Do not let it take over who you really are, my son. My child, my daughter, whoever. You're the best thing I've ever had. Control, breathe, feel light, and express who you truly are. I love you, and I wish I could have done more. My last gift is this watch. Do what you will with it, as it was mine when I traveled the seas. Love, Kaniko Kinari. As you finish reading the note, the sun begins to set. The sky begins to darken. The stars begin to shine and the moon starts to appear.
Roshi will put the watch onto his arm.
So the night begins. What is going on with Joshi as we speak?
You will notice that Drashi, as it goes to dusk, he seemingly shrinks from 10 feet to 8, and then as soon as it is night, he appears to be more like 6 feet. Though anyone who knows about the illusion can see through it, so I imagine that any are mink of the same bloodline would be able to see through the illusion.
They can.
So, but as the alternate persona starts to creep in, his visage won't really change much because, at least for all parts for his alternate persona, the only things that he even remotely cares for is family. So he will mostly remain the same for the time being pensive and deep in thought.
Okay. And so the scene ends and closes as the camera pans into the moon. It fades. And that's when we end the session. All right. That is it for this session. So, for the most part, it's just a setup session. There's a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing. Just do some stuff to set up. But for the most part, we have made it to where now, because Aaron's missing, I was going to use him, but, you know, whatever. We needed to wait for that for next session, since we're building the situation. We just got done with a jailbreak, and who knows what's gonna happen next with what's going on with Nailed Theory and Aquatic, since they're starting the fire of the initial beginning. So who knows what will happen there? I'm currently learning something new, while Drashi is learning about his past and his mother, and then the doctor and Zod and Aaron are on their way to the village. So
Yeah, and we learned that the other doctor is a prude.
how would you call him a prude?
I don't know. He seemed very unenthusiastic about the whole coffin sled. You know.
That's his
That's just
dad's
me.
burial, you asshole. Don't you understand that? Of course he
Except-
won't be enthusiastic about that.
And
You're an ass. Of course
Yeah. Don't
we believe in efficiency, the long arm
don't
people.
grab people's coffins and use them as transportation.
Hey, we're not decimating the grave. Don't worry about it.
Well,
The next thing, like, Doctor is just a person who's like, I'm gonna just use his coffin. Fucking, that's like only one step below meat toboggan.
Also, yes. The doctor does not handle death well.
in the opposite way people think of not handling death well.
I know, right?
It's like he doesn't.
He's the equivalent to a medic, not really a doctor, but you know.
It's just something that happens. It's like, oh, death. Yeah, I've seen that before. Very boring.
Let's see.
All right. Next session we'll hopefully have some maps. I'm gonna work on them. We're coming up here. I'm
Wait,
gonna
did you say math or map?
maps, as in like battle maps, because I didn't have any
Okay.
made since I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck to use for Foundry VTT. Few things for next week. I think if I want to keep the schedule consistent, we shouldn't have a session because we missed what? We missed. Oh no, wait, no, we have one session. Okay, we do one session and we cut off on the 29th because I was out of town. Wait. So wait, I was like the 25th was a skipped week, right? Isn't that correct?
I think so. Yeah.
We skipped 2.
We skipped 2 weeks. Okay, and then we
Yeah.
skipped this week. Okay, so I was out of town because of that, and then we skipped this one, and then we had a session for this one. Okay, so that means we should be off the next week, the 22nd? If we're trying to keep the same schedule. Jesus Christ, that dog like really went at it.
How many times did I tell you fucking dogs not to steal my fucking socks? God, these animals.
I'm trying to keep sure that the schedule is staying consistent because I don't want to like suddenly change it up so I know if it's going on. Hold on. See here. So we had no session on the 8th, no session on the 1st. 8th was because I didn't have material. The 1st was because I was out of town. Okay. So that means we're done.
And then
okay.
we skipped the previous week because you were trying to figure out the new system, I believe.
The 20. No. The April 1st. Okay, I was here on April. Okay, last session. When was last? Was it March 25th?
I think it was before that.
The 18th.
Let me just check.
The 18th was the last session, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That was
up until
that was 3
that,
weeks
It
ago.
was up until that it was
Yeah.
pretty
Well,
much
4
like
weeks
every
ago.
week.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we
Check the
stopped.
VOD.
Check, yeah, when was the last VOD? Yeah, we had the last VOD up here. Where is it?
Because as far as the things go, we were having sessions like once a week up until the extended like break.
Yeah.
So session 5, the prince and the dog, was March 18th.
So it was the 18th. Okay. All right. So and then we skipped the 25th because it's that 1 week break that I take, and then we skipped the 1st because I was out of town, and then we skipped the 8th because I didn't have anything. Okay. So now we're here. So we skipped the 22nd. So we're gonna go ahead and keep that consistent so we don't change up anything. Also this will give me a lot more time because I think we're already getting close to where I want to be. The prison break was pretty hilarious. I will be honest with you guys, the prison break was completely out of pocket. That was not even intended for this session. So that was complete out of pocket for you guys to do more shit to that. And that was pretty fucking hilarious. The ball gag has to be something that I did not expect either. Getting kicked in the balls twice.
I was gone for like 5 minutes. What happened?
Dude, I know that comedy works in 3, so expect a third one in the future.
Yeah, like
hey,
this
now,
is
now the resistance has more forces.
Yeah.
That's like 12 people.
that entire scene was out of pocket. I didn't even intend to have you do a fucking breakout, and it just happened. So it worked.
Impromptu jail break.
while the doctor was gone, freaking Siri ended up just discontinuing the lineage of 2 people.
Yeah, you were
And
beating
we
up a
wanted
bunch
her
of
not to survive.
guards. You beating up a bunch of guards. You guys are just in there, like, doing some shit, doing like funny shit with the jazz music, the haha funny gag, and then, God, and then
And
now
then we got the mech cracker.
yeah, now we got the new guy who's taking care of it. He'll be significant later, but he's taking care of leading them for the time being. So yes, nice job. Nice job for improving with me there because I literally just put it out of pocket. That completely it's not even written in the script. My entirety there is no script for that scene. It just came out of pocket. So good job. Okay, but since we're getting a bit fast on this pacing because of what's happening, I need to start dropping lore bits. So next session
You said the purple man.
The next session won't be till the 29th, and the way I'm gonna do these to make them a little bit longer now is I know it won't make any sense, but I'm going to do what One Piece does and show scenes of discussion, because for one, it does it that's what fills their episodes, to kind of give context, and we're kind of not giving enough context to what's happening. I mean, you can figure it out if you want to, but I want to be able to showcase it to you guys. So I'm going
I guess you
to,
could show like past scenes or something.
yeah, like there's just the I've been explaining, like I was attempting it the session with explaining like history, like flashbacks and shit like that, to kind of give like a mental scene to you guys to think about. This entire thing has to be mental, but I have to say this is a cutscene going off, and you're blah blah blah, so you understand what's going on, like with Joshi's sister's mother. Or Joshi's mother's sister. What the fuck did I just say? Joshi's mother's sister. So,
Just say Droshi's aunt.
yes, I could do his aunt. When she was remembering his yeah, the mom. So, for the most part, I'm trying to fill in some holes so then it doesn't feel like our sessions are too short. And then I'm also trying to fill in some story bits so then you guys understand what's going on. I'm trying to figure out how this map stuff works, because the way the maps in Foundry measure is pixels, and I don't want to fuck up when I'm drawing the maps on my map tool and I upload it and it's not the same size, so then it looks awkward as fuck. Maybe I should just take off the square shit. Unless you guys are inside, so where I can like make walls so you guys actually have to see line of sight. I don't know. I'll think about it. For now, that's not important because I'm gonna take advantage of this coming deal here. For the ones who don't have any stats and shit on the Foundry, please put your stats in your characters, and if you need any help, let me know. I'll fix it. On top of that, yes, next week no session, and the week after, so we can keep consistent. The 29th will be back. 29th, 6th, and 13. So keep your schedules open for those days.
You said what?
The 29th, the 6th,
Gotcha.
and the 13th are the days we're having sessions. So keep that on your calendar so I don't have to remind you and announce it every time. I'll tell that to Aaron too because he wasn't here. If you need
wait,
help
I
with
just
this
realized. I'll ask after this. My bad.
Okay, you're fine. I mean, if you have to tell me now, you can tell me. So, what's up?
No, hold on. Taylor and Adrian, do they play two characters or no?
What do you mean play two characters?
Like they have two PCs.
No, they have one.
No.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just thinking whatever. Never mind. Might be.
The only I'm not doing two PC stuff yet until we get a little bit further into the story. After this island, there's a couple things I gotta do before I do one last island for you guys, and then Zach will be taking over. I forgot to explain that to you guys too. So, this arc and the next island arc is the last arcs that I'm gonna be leading for the time being, and then Zach will take over the rest of the storytelling and his arc stuff that he wants to talk and tell. So basically, I will give opportunity to certain people who want to be actual DMs. If you want to tell a story in the game. With our characters, because I don't mind passing the torch, because it's creative writing is fun if everyone gets involved with it, and also acting in there too. So like if I get to play a random NPC for you guys, it'd be funny as hell. Same case as if you guys play for me as well, to make it even funnier. But to also grow the world. That's the thing there. For stories, Toby, I need to talk to you about your story a little bit. It needs a bit more building on there, because it's a little lost.
Okay.
Background stories, for the most part, is solid for the majority. Where is yours, Dustin? I forgot you said you said you're gonna get yours in.
Wait, did I not hit enter?
I did in your. It's not in the background story thing. I don't see anything in here that's by you. I see Aaron. I see Toby. I see Taylor. But a background story that he has for his mom, and then.
Oh, it looks like I got halfway through it. So, but I do have my own notes on how to embellish on it. I guess that's the word. Not embellish, but
Let me know if you need to read through and ask. If you guys need help with lore, you can ask Zach and I, or Adrian maybe a little bit, to know what's going on like what the world is like and how things are with your race or like locations and yada yada. We can tell you. It's not very hard for us to just pull it out of our ass. We're pretty much to a point lore nerds. I'm more of a lore nerd, but I can take care of it.
Isn't the long arm people and the long leg people at war or something?
They're at odds, yeah, because they don't like each other for their differences, which is hilarious. And then they had like a whole event in the show where they kind of had two characters like make up for each other, and now they like each other. And it's cool because they have both different fighting styles, which is really interesting to watch. Okay. But yeah, make sure your schedules are open for those. If they're not open, let me know the Monday of that week so I can make sure when I'm drafting the story for that weekend that I don't have to include you too much, because that's going to be important for me as a writer. So if, let's say, I won't be able, I'm pretty sure it's like iffy that I'll make it on the 29th. Tell me on the Monday or Tuesday, because that'll help me draft a story that's not going to have you be too involved. Like how Aaron, I had plans for Aaron, but he didn't show up because I knew he wasn't going to be able to make it. But yeah, pretty much it's like the best thing I could do for now. As for the session today, feel free to give me some feedback. I mean, right now will be fine, or like later, I don't know. It's kind of short because it's what I could pull for now, so I can get us back into the game.
And the one you wanted me to edit, is it the one of
Got your dad?
Okay.
Daddy issues.
I'm pretty sure every character should have daddy issues.
Who doesn't have daddy issues? Raise your
Out
hand.
of three have daddy and mommy issues.
Yeah.
Doctor has some. I guess daddy
Has
issues.
both.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Both
more of
issues.
family issues in general.
The issues Rashi has with his
Actually-
parents is that they are both deceased.
My
Oh, yeah, no,
character
oh
has
my
his
God.
whole society destroyed, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deceased.
Nope doesn't know his father, and what was it? And he's basically gone, and he currently has. He's trying to resolve the issue with his mother.
It sounds like mommy issues only. Yeah.
Also, Cole, thanks for hanging out this entire time. I see that you've been chatting in here, so I appreciate it very much for watching our little scuffed return back to the stream of the One Piece stuff. So, okay, if you have any questions, let me know about the stuff on the sheets.
I think I figured it out how to do it. Yeah.
Okay, if you have any questions on
with the weight limit on the being able to do other cloud stuff after doing a cloud clone.
So
Gotcha.
let's just say you're a cloud clone, you're only allowed to make up to 5 clones before you like at your limit. It's like your ammunition, I guess, per se, in that sense. If you want to use your other parts, divide that by 3.
Okay.
Do they get stronger or weak? No, do they get weaker after each copy?
So if she
Yeah.
decides to push even further, it just suddenly will like she'll lose like a part of her, like if she has an arm, she'll lose maybe like the forearm and just have like a floating hand that doesn't have any real strength that can do anything. So,
Gotcha.
it's like missing parts will happen if she tries to go any further than she needs to. It's like those fucked up toys from Sid in Toy Story 1,
yeah.
So what you're saying is she should just turn her entire body, in essence, into a Chinese army of series.
Yes, that would be the best way to do it. It's like a bunch of Pikmin attacking something, That's what I imagine it to be like.
Like
Well,
what?
it's slightly bigger one giving out the commands.
Yes, and you're like the main one who's whistling at them to go attack the thing.
Well, where's that from again? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Pikmin?
Cloud
Pikmin. Is that what the game is called? Pikmin?
Yeah, it's literally just called Pikmin. That's literally what it is. Yeah. That's
I remember playing that. That was a lot of fun.
I still play it now on the Switch. The third game's on the Switch. It's pretty fun.
I haven't played the third one. I only played the one on the Wii.
Isn't it great how those little creatures will just absolutely die for you, no questions asked?
Yes.
And by the end of the game, you teach them self-independence on how to kill stuff.
Oh, how adorable.
The hilarious part is they're invasive. So
Oh yeah, they are an extremely invasive species.
They're an invasive species, so we're
Like
cool
they
with that.
literally go around killing things to create more of themselves.
Chill, dogs. Chill.
That is exactly why it's bad. Okay, Adrian, did you have any
He
issues with
taught
your
them
sheets
that they
though?
have.
Any what?
Issues with your sheets?
Well, I just can't add the other aspects, but I guess I'm fine.
Oh,
Like
like
the other
the-
parts, like
Yeah, because it only lets you add like specific aspects instead of multiple.
yeah, just one.
oh,
Well, I used
um,
First Adventure Crossing Path 1 and 2 for
here.
well, that and the trouble.
I can add.
for
I
all-
can. I add a new one for you. There you go.
All
Can you
right.
see it?
No.
You can't see it.
No, I
can't-
don't see it there. Let me
Add a
reopen
new.
it.
Oh, here we go. Now there it is. I forgot to hit save. Everything has the save button in here. Fucking Jesus. I'm so used to roll 20
I'll
not
talk to you
having to
guys
hit
later. I
save.
gotta go for my car garage.
All right, later, Justin. Thanks for playing. We'll
Later.
see you on the
Yep.
29th.
Yep, and I will fill out everything tomorrow. Right now, I just want to chill
Too
tonight.
much. Okay.
No problem.
All
See
right,
ya.
that is the session, guys. I'm gonna stop the stream. Thanks for watching. Whoever's watching the stream, we'll see you guys on the 29th. Hopefully, I won't miss it this time. Let's fucking do it.